What is up, my friends? Welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming and Tech Reviews. I'm Andrew, and today we have some pretty funny freaking news from our good buddies over at Xbox, deciding that they're going to raise the price to Series X to $650, which is absolutely freaking madness. That's pretty crazy if you ask me. And then, because honestly, you could legit build a PC for just under $1,000, like a 5060 or even a 9060, and and literally outclass the consoles for a while. Like it's crazy. I would probably, even though you could do it with the 8 GB GPUs, you're gonna find yourself, cutting back settings and stuff like that. But if you spend just a few more dollars and get a 9060 XT 16 GB GPU. Oh my gosh, dude. Like you're freaking good for a long time, man. I mean, like look at a game like Borderlands, okay? Borderlands 4. I've seen some of the I've seen like some of the Digital Foundry stuff. This game, barely hitting like 60 frames a second and then going down to like 40 or whatever. Like you guys could legit be playing games significantly better than you ever even expected on a 60 class GPU. What is up, my friends? YouTube and Andy, how you doing, buddy? Dispatcher Gaming, how you doing? Cameron, hey, how's it going, bud? I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Microsoft bundles. Oh, yeah, dude. Micro Center bundles. You guys don't even realize. I mean, fighting, like trying to stay, like I get the whole freaking, like I do. I get it because I did it for so long, okay? The just the console lifestyle of just being able to come home, throw it on, play your games, do whatever you want to do. Like I get it, dude. The amount of the amount of like comfort and convenience that the consoles offer. I mean, like I get it. I understand the whole pull to the console. Maybe you've got a family, maybe you've got, maybe you've got like other, maybe you just have like other stuff that you need to do. I'm doing good. Hellbound. Maybe maybe you just have other things that are just more of a priority than playing video games. But I'm telling you guys, even if, okay, like right now is the perfect time to jump into PC gaming and just leave the consoles behind. The sooner you do it, the better off, because right now every game you buy that does not have Play Anywhere is a literal waste of freaking money. A literal waste of money. Yeah, obviously, if Xbox brings out another console, maybe it'll have. You never know, man. Like right now, like with the new ROG Ally, the new Xbox ROG Ally, you have to stream your games, or play the PC counterpart, and those are only the games that are Play Anywhere. So right now, guys, I think a lot of people have a lot of fear of what's going to go on if they switch from Xbox or something to PC. You don't need to feel that way. You really don't. Like you will recover your gaming library so damn fast on Steam sales, bro. It won't you won't be lonely long is the thing. What's up, Silverbeard Gaming? I actually have the 68 the W6800 back in here. The reason why I'm so late is because I literally just wasted a whole nother day on that damn mod shit trying to figure out how to get FSR4 running on RDNA 2. Like I'm so sick of that crap. I'm not even gonna try to mod anymore because it's just annoying. None of these content creators want to take the time to actually show you how to do it, and it's just confusing because they all feel like they got to talk like really really fast so that you guys don't freaking click off their video real quick. So it's annoying, man. It's so freaking annoying, and I do not have time to sit and waste on doing that shit. I wasted all day today from the time I got home till now trying to figure that out, and now I'm just pissed off. Now I'm just mad. So I wanted to get online and take it out on Xbox for raising their damn prices again. $650. Is the Xbox Series X worth it at this late in the console cycle? Absolutely not, dude. Like that's just dumb. That'd be dumb to spend $650 when you should be when we should be at about $400 now. You know what I mean? Like console generations, they've freaking, yeah, dude. It's not that it's dated. It's just that like you don't have frame generation on it. They don't even, I mean, yeah, dude, Xbox Series X at this point now, if you bought it early in the generation or just up to, you know, like a couple years ago, or if you got it when it was $500, fine, whatever. But now that the prices have went up twice in just the last year, I cannot recommend for the life of me buying that. I don't even know if I could still theoretically recommend buying a PlayStation 5 Pro at this point. If the prices were going down like they used to, like normal, yeah, I would still be like, yeah, buy them. But the prices have went up. There's no reason to keep buying consoles at this point. If the prices are going to go up, now is the time to just jump on PC and leave the consoles behind. Yeah, exactly. Onyx says the PC parts are literally hitting MSRP and the consoles are going up, dude. There's no reason to stay on a console anymore. There's just not, dude. Your games come to freaking PC. PlayStation games come to PC. RDNA 2 is dated, but I'm actually on RDNA 2 right now with the W Pro 6800. once you get on PC, bro, you will never look back. I mean, you might miss the convenience a little bit, but not, dude. You'll be so happy with the way your PC performs. You won't give a shit about the freaking. You won't care. Like you'll keep your Xbox in the room and you'll have it hooked up to a TV, and you might play it every once in a while. And if you do get on it, you'll be like, yeah, this is still good. But once you go PC, dude, you don't need that console weight holding you down anymore. First year it came out because the power button on it didn't work, but yeah, dude, these prices for these consoles are ridiculous. Let me get you guys to hit that like button so more people will see this and jump in. Kind of wondering if that's not what they want you to do. I think it is, honestly, to be completely honest with you, dude, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Every PC part on the planet is going down in price except for the damn consoles. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? That doesn't even make sense anymore to buy this stuff. It doesn't. Since October 2024 and haven't turned on my PS5 since. I want Yote, but I don't even know if I want to buy that game, bro. Anyone going? I already have Borderlands 4, Bella. I got it free with my 5090. Xbox One S is probably my should be. It should be your last console. There's no reason anymore to buy consoles other than for maybe your kids. For maybe your kids. If you want to get your kids a console, cool, whatever. But I just don't feel like consoles make sense anymore at this point because prices are going up. We're already to the end of the generation. Like I don't see a value in that anymore. If my Xbox Series X broke today, I would not replace it at $650. I would just be like, whatever, I guess it's gone. You know what I mean? I've pretty much replaced I've pretty much replaced most of my freaking there are few games on the Series X that I can't replace, but I got a Series S for those ones. Can you have my Xbox? I gave it to my wife. My wife plays one game on it, bro. Like I seriously was thinking about playing Xbox this weekend, but now I'm not even joking. Like I'm not even joking. Before I heard this news earlier today, I was like, man, maybe I should jump back on Xbox for a week and see and just play only Xbox for a week and see how that goes. And then I heard this and I'm like, gosh damn it, dude. There's no way I'm doing that shit now. Yeah, exactly, dude. The PlayStation 5, what do you think of Trump's tariffs? As much as it hurts right now in the short term, it's kind of needed. They are kind of needed, bro. The tariffs are kind of needed, but as much as it hurts right now, oh yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It does suck. The tariffs do suck, and it really does affect a lot of things, at least a lot of commerce and stuff like that. It just means you have to be smarter on what you buy. And that's why with the tariffs in place, like I cannot recommend buying consoles when PC parts are hitting MSRP, that just doesn't make any sense to me. You're hooked and locked into PC. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere now. Once you go PC, bro, you're not gonna be Karen, bro. Like, trust me. I like being a member of the Butter Smooth Club. The Butter Smooth Land it's Butter Smooth Land Club, bro. Gotta get it right. Butter Smooth. Oh yeah, you did right. You did get it right. Butter Smooth Land Club is the best place to be. I'm not even joking, bro. Like, it. Just the thought, bro. You should have sold my wife. I should have sold my wife to my Xbox to my wife for $500, like Dreamcast guy. Babe, I need a new graphics card. You want to buy my Xbox for exactly the money I paid for it? Actually, sell it to her. Sell it to her for $650. Well, Microsoft just raised the price, so I need $650 for it. Should I sell my PS5 and upgrade my monitor or overall setup? It's full. Yeah, absolutely, bro. The only way I would recommend keeping your PlayStation is if you have a lot of digital games that you invested in and you don't mind playing on it. But if you don't play on it, bro, if it's literally collecting dust, sell it and put that money back into your setup. Yes, it is, Russell. Yes, it is, brother. What? Yes, it is. I played around with it on the mouse and keyboard. It didn't feel horrible, but it was like, dude, I maybe that's what it is. Because when I'm on the mouse and keyboard and I'm moving the camera and stuff with the mouse, it kind of feels like a little bit janky and stuff. Like, I don't like that. And when I'm on my controller and I can move the screen like slow and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of things overseas cost more now. You don't go back. You might sell your consoles for. You might still get. I don't know, dude. I buying consoles unless they're like hybrid consoles next generation. I don't even think I'm going to play around with them. Feels like even without tariffs, GPUs still won't get sold at MSRP though. Yeah, exactly. I just got this. I just got these Silk LAN cables. I stand by these cables. I think they're freaking awesome. They're very affordable, very good. HDMI. They make everything you need. I just got two of the mini two display ports. So I got both my monitors running right now. I've been testing it out. I've literally been trying to get FSR4 to work on RDNA 2 almost since I got home from work today. And it's just getting annoying. It's just getting annoying. I can't seem to freaking figure it out. I've tried I've tried a bunch of stuff. I even downloaded 23.9.1 drivers so that I could try to run it on that too. You only use your PC once? Nice. You are a grease monkey, so tinkering with things is just in my nature. Yeah. Silkland is amazing, bro. These cables are so incredible because when I first got this GPU, all I had was this little dongle for an HDMI cable on it. And it kept me literally locked. It wouldn't even let me use HDR. And I was like, dude, I hope I can get HDR. I couldn't use VRR, none of that stuff. And now I hooked it all up with this cable. Dude, it runs so much smoother. It's incredible, man. One that, yeah, no, it takes it. You can literally plug it into the PC with Radeon drivers, and it automatically enables the pro drivers. So it's the same thing. Like, yeah, you need pro drivers, but they're already there. They're already in the whole freaking suite of drivers. And then I just reinstall or repair the drivers and it comes up and it's perfect. It runs fabulously. I was like, holy crap, this is so badass. Dying Light game. Story seems pretty good. Exploration and combat wise is, yeah, it feels like Dying Light. I do like the new mechanics of like turning into a beast and like going aggro on things. That is pretty cool. NVIDIA spent $5 billion into Intel to make chips. I hope they make good potato chips. I hope they taste good. It was What's up, Vero? How you doing, brother? How are you doing? Frame rate X. It's going to be harder to run when it gets ray tracing added to the first update. Yeah, it is, but it runs great now. And at least you know you'll be able to turn ray tracing on and off on it. So at least you'll be able to play it when it comes out. And then if ray tracing is too much for your system, at least you don't. I mean, at least the performance that you have right now should remain pretty solid. Pure Intel guy, Intel second gen Ryzen. I think a lot of people were. NVIDIA got tired of AMD and Apple buying TSMC chips. I know, huh? Now NVIDIA is just like, we're just going to take over Intel. They're weak and wounded. We'll take them. Unless they add it with no switch after it's too late for a refund. I don't think they would do that. Honestly, obviously it doesn't, like, their whole visual pipeline is already built without it. So all the lighting and all that shit's already baked in. They've already got baked in lighting. They've already got baked in freaking shadow maps and shit like that. So I don't see them going back on it. Did you like more Dying Light or Borderlands 4? To be completely honest with you, I like Borderlands 4 more. I like Dying Light, but I like Borderlands 4 more. Borderlands 4 is definitely the superior game. Dude, I had Borderlands 4 running on this GPU at 4K at like 70 frames a second. It's fine. I think a lot of people out there are really blowing that shit way out of proportion. I mean, when you sit there and you really look at the visuals, Borderlands 4 looks significantly better than freaking... It looks significantly better than 3. I downloaded 3 because I'm going to do a side-by-side. Because after I'm done testing all this out, I'm going to throw it in. I might just do that on the 5090, though. I might do the testing on that one on the 5090. Yeah. I know that might be controversial, and I might lose 5,505 subs for liking Borderlands 4, but I don't give a shit. I'm going to stand on my principle. I think the other dudes are just clicking that shit out of their... Look, it's a good clicker. It's a good clicker right now. You can click the shit out of the... Do what you got to do on YouTube, but don't come here talking shit to me. I actually like the game. It's pretty damn fun. Wall P Tech, what's up, brother? You can like whatever. Exactly. I know I can like whatever I want. When have I ever backpedaled on some shit that I like or don't like, dude? You know what I mean? I would say I'm pretty damn consistent in that, dude. Guess what? I still think Gollum is just a repackaged Uncharted game, bro. I still think Gollum is literally an Uncharted game, bro, starring Gollum and other things from, what's that called? Lord of the Rings. I love Forspoken. I still love Forspoken today. I still play Forspoken. I just played it a couple days ago. Like, I legit love Forspoken. I think it's a badass game. CES. Yep. I'm going to CES this year, bro. I got my media. I've already got my media freaking credentials, bro. That's so badass. You know, that feels so good to like, and it's definitely thanks to you guys for like being here and supporting the channel. Like, you guys made this shit happen. I've got press credentials to go to CES, and I didn't have to pay a dime like other people will have to pay to get in. Like, I legit, that's badass, bro. Like, that is so freaking cool to be in a position to where that's even possible. I do try to convince him, YouTube Andy. I try to, like, an OLED monitor upgrade is just as good. Like, I'm on this RDNA 2 card right now. This W Pro 6800, and it's just phenomenal, bro. It's just phenomenal. I wish all, you know what, Cameron, we actually have the technology now for that to be possible. So yeah, it should be at the top. You know what the funny thing is, though, is I think developers would make significantly more money if their games were third person and first person. I know me, when I was a kid, bro, when I was younger, I liked action figures. Like my whole thing was action figures. And I think that really does dictate how you're going to play video games when you grow up. I don't know. Like I like third person games. I like to see my freaking character, bro. I have not even bought Night Rain or Hollow Knight 6. So, oh, you said you've been playing those. Oh, I haven't even bought either one of those two games yet. CES is going to be fantastico, man. I can't wait to go. It's going to be fun. Enjoy the show, man. It's a privilege not many people get. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. Going to CES, dude, is going to be so fun. Does anybody here have Xbox Series X? I have an Xbox Series X. I think a lot of people here have Xbox Series X. Xbox Series X, and then they went to PC, and now they don't have an Xbox. It's in January. January is when I'm going. 5070 Ti is enough for 4K gaming, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 5070 Ti will get you a decent 4K experience if you're using the features, for sure. I actually sold the 5070 Ti though. It's gone. I no longer have that. I no longer have the 5070 Ti. It's gone. It's kaput. So guys, here's the thing. We need this stream to hit 1,000 freaking over 1,000 views. And we need to 1,000 views, and I want to try to get, I'm going to live stream in the morning. So if you are available to be there tomorrow morning, I'm going to live stream in the morning. We'll do the waking up with Frog. I'll still be wearing the same clothes. We're going to do the whole rerun thing again like we always do. We're going to wake up. We're going to wake up and do the live streaming again tomorrow. I'm going to need you to be here. You pay for YouTube Premium, so it's not like you can't just put a headphone in and close your phone. Really that much of a turnoff? I freaking first person is just like, sometimes it's fine. It just depends on the game, dude. I'd rather play like Call of Duty and like Battlefield in first person, but I would like to play games like Dying Light in first person too, or first and third person. You still play Series X more than PC and PS5. It's perfect for easy, quick. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Like if you've already got a Series X, cool. You know what I mean? Play it, enjoy it. You know, take advantage of it. Get your money's worth. But if you're like sitting there looking at the Series X, like, oh man, 600, just buy a PC. When did I last turn on the 5090? Last night. I don't use the 5090 often, man. Like it's great to have and all, but it's not really necessary, bro. Like, yeah, it's just a it just runs faster than what I already have, bro. That's literally it. Like everything I've got, I can play on. Every game that I have so far plays just fine on the hardware that I have, so it doesn't really matter. Dude, I was legit playing Dying Light on 4K with the 9060 XT. Like the hardware we have is just fine. Like it is just fine. Can I get some more likes out of you guys? We got 40 people here. Let's get 40 likes. I think both would fill. I would like the ability to switch my damn camera from first to third person at will whenever I want in every game I play. The Xbox raised the price to $650. $650. I need you guys to keep liking until we get our likes to match. Yeah, we need to like farm seriously tonight. I'm going to hit the like button. Thank you. I would appreciate it. Physical disc in the games, and they help to release digital code in physical form, like releasing a book where towards the end of the page you'll see the actual code. No. You know what the funny is? The funny thing is like I get like the whole thing of like wanting to collect games and stuff and like have that physical presence of all your games and stuff. Um, I don't know, man. Like I don't all the games that I have, I would need a whole big ass wall to contain those. I mean, I guess in one way it would be like, look, you've got the disc, you could pop it in and play it whenever you want. But then when I look at it, I'm like, damn, dude. Doing them even more in third person? Yeah. Well, Resident Evil 8 you can play in third person. Silent Hill. Yeah. I don't know. I'll try Chronos at 4K on the 9060 XT. I could turn on MF or frame generation and freaking lower my settings. I could play that at low settings at 4K, bro. That's the thing, man. Like there you can change your settings on PC. And Unreal Engine 5 on low settings looks just as good as last generation games maxed out. So that's the funny thing, man. That's like I don't think people absolutely understand that it's like, look, this new generation of visuals, they look just as good as last generation games at low settings. Physical or digital? Yeah, baby. Would you recommend building a PC now or waiting till after CES? I would build one now. I think hardware right now is good enough to build right now. I think you would be happy. I really do think that you'd be happy. If you have at least a 16 gigabyte GPU, I think you'd be satisfied, man. Frog, would I interview any gamer YouTubers at CES? I'll try. Yeah, UE5 medium. That looks good too. Shit, even low settings, dude. Igor, I played I played like what was it like Black Myth Wukong at low settings versus one of the best looking engines, Decima engine from Death Stranding last generation, and holy shit, dude. They like you could barely tell a difference, man. That UE5 looks incredible. Yeah, dude, 650 buckaroos. I can't believe that shit. Young man, old soul, what is up, brother? I will try to interview some people. I want to try to interview Hardware Unboxed to be like, hey, why'd you block me on Twitter, bro? I'm joking. MFG in the 40 series again. Nobody has asked since Digital Foundry. Oh, absolutely, dude. I'll talk to him about it. I do want to talk to the guy. I want to talk to NVIDIA about MFG 4X because I want a little bit better understanding and I want to talk to him. Like I do. I'm like, because I do like MFG 4X. I think it's an incredible addition for like your GPU for longevity and stuff. I do love that. I love that you have that damn option because without it, bro, you're just stuck at whatever you get. And now you have the ability to turn on frame generation and smooth out your image quality even more. I mean, let's be real. 40 FPS is all you really need to have a somewhat smooth experience. Okay, 40 FPS is it's pretty decent. Like you can do that. 40 to 60 FPS, even better. Once you turn on frame generation, as long as your latency still feels like you're at 40 to 50 to 60 frames a second on your controller, you're not going to really notice a massive, like you're not going to notice like a massive like latency penalty when you're playing your games like that. Now, if you are like, obviously some games are going to have more latency than others. Even playing games, I've on the 5090, I'll play games at 8K and I get more latency playing some games at 8K than I actually do playing games at 4K with the MFG 4X. I mean, I wonder why that is. If there's somebody smarter than me in the freaking comment section, why is it I get more latency at 8K than I do MFG 4X at 4K? If somebody can explain that to me, because I was getting like almost 100 milliseconds of freaking latency at 8K on some of these games. Like it felt like it didn't feel as fluid to play at 8K. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, playing at 8K versus playing at freaking, CPU cache for 8K, that's possible too, I guess. That makes sense. I just want your guys' thing so I can like look it up and see why I'm getting freaking. I feel like the penalty. I feel like the penalty you get with MFG 4X, it doesn't match what my colleagues on YouTube are saying, bro. In terms of like playability and how it feels and stuff, like it feels fine. Like I get that we shouldn't call it performance. Like I 100% understand that. And I don't call it performance. I call it freaking experience. It increases your experience. What do you need, lover? You need to go outside? You need to go potty? Nobody else is home right now. Like that. And I just let you out a few minutes ago. You need to go outside again already? No, lay down on the towel. No, you just lay down. And then I'll let you out in a minute. I think your mom should be home soon. I think mom should be home soon. Just give me a few minutes. We've only been on here for 30 minutes. Oh, I think she's starting to freaking. I just took her out before I got on live, dude. Like, what the hell? Freaking dog. Now she already wants to go back outside again. 1080 Ti can still run games smoothly on it as Series X does. Yeah. Its frame rate is so low. No, the base frame rate. No, I'm not talking about with MFG 4X on it for 8K. I'm talking native 8K rendering on games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm not talking. I'm not using MFG at 8K. Like I'm using just negative. On a 5090, bro. Like a 5090, in my opinion, should be able to be like entry level freaking 8K, bro. But like, dude, it can't even give me 40 FPS on freaking Borderlands 3, bro. That sucks ass balls. I can't even get 60 FPS. Damn 1080p GPU, man. Something with the worst hardware than a 1080. Yeah. I don't know. 1080 Ti is a good system, is a good GPU still. Come on, the Don Vaughn. No, it's all right. I'll stop blaming the 5090. I hate it when you guys get all emotional about the 5090 over a game like Borderlands. Bro, even my 6800, my W6800 Pro runs Borderlands 4 really good at 4K, bro. I'm like, there's got to be something wrong with the. Yeah, dude, I'm not even joking. I had Borderlands 4 on the ultra wide 3440 1440p, and I'm not even joking. That shit was legit giving me 40 FPS even on that. Dude, I swear they freaking targeted 40 FPS and like did something to cap that engine at 40 FPS unless you turn on frame generation and you turn on freaking yeah, dude, cuz it's crazy, man. 5090 gets 40 FPS, the freaking 9070 XT gets 40 FPS. The freaking 5050 got 40 FPS, the 9060 XT 40 FPS. All of these damn GPUs are stuck at 50 FPS, 40 FPS unless you're using freaking upscaling or frame generation. At 4K, I will as soon as it comes out on Steam. I'll buy it, dude. I already said I was gonna buy it. I've already got it wish listed and everything. These are the reasons. GPU rendering overhead data, transmission time, display processing overhead, refresh rate constraints. I mean, it might be that it only freaking outputs at 8K 60. That is kind of weird, man, because we can get 4K 240 or whatever. Echoes of the End runs better than just about any game I can think of now, by the way, Frog. Nice. Yeah, it was running pretty good. I think it just got a patch the other day fixing the HDR because I was having like this HDR issue, man. I turned on HDR and like every time the dude would say something, it would freak out my screen. Every time that thing would pop up, it would freak out my screen. Oh yeah, dude, Dying Light Beast runs incredible, bro. Yeah, over 100 FPS. I had that thing running at 400 FPS on a 5090, bro. 400 FPS using MFG 4X. Borderlands run on a new Threadripper. That would be interesting. Patch number 5 now. DLSS 4. Yeah. Yep. Everything works now. I think it's feature complete. I don't know if it has FSR 4 yet though. Well, I'm just saying, like I like to use the downsampling part of higher resolution. What happened to GPU prices when the 40 series Super came out? Those ones actually stayed pretty reasonable. There's only one guy doing Tarkov right now. Yeah, I talked to my friend at work plays Tarkov. He says there's a way I could play you added FSR4 and it looks good. It's a dinosaur, not a god. The 1080 Ti. I don't even think NVIDIA's supporting a 1080 Ti anymore though. 5070 when the Super comes out and use the money added to it. Yeah. Tarkov. I will play Tarkov. My friend at work plays Tarkov.
Well, we lost.
You guys lost?
Yeah.
Why did you lose?
We were playing a pretty good team.
Yeah, who are you guys playing?
Right.
Brighton? Oh yeah, dude. Brighton's always good. Good luck beating Brighton, man. They used to have a good coach. Supers are going to be free. They're not going to be free. Oh, fire. Reason 8K, especially because I play on 4K OLED monitor, not a TV. Yeah. Looks really, really good in Dying Light. The Beast. Yeah, dude, it looks incredible, man. I uploaded video of that last night, man, running at 4K on a 9060 XT, man. I was getting like 80 frames. 80 frames, man. I was feeling pretty good too. Video will no longer support 1080 after October. That's right. Just like the 40 Supers. That's crazy that they're already dropping support for 1080 Ti after. Is it been out 10 years now? My iPad has better performance than the Xbox Series X. Hey, you know what? That might be true, actually. Some of these new APUs that are coming out, bro. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Once the NVIDIA and Intel APUs come out, bro, oh my gosh, dude. That's going to be interesting too. What do you okay, let's think about this for a minute. What cutbacks do you think NVIDIA is going to make to those though? How cutback do you think those are going to be? Oh yeah, Tony, the consoles are getting ridiculous, bro. It's just not even worth buying one at this point, man. Especially my generation is the generation that like really gives a shit about console and the generations above me. The newer generations don't really give a crap, dude, about consoles. They don't care. The generation right under me, they're at a point in their life where they're kind of switching over from like hardcore gamers to freaking weekend warriors. And the people under them, I mean, they don't care about console, man. They don't care about them anymore. I don't think dude, PlayStation 6 is going to have to do something very spectacular. Xbox is probably going to be some hybrid stuff going forward. Asus or MSI or Lenovo or somebody will be like, yeah, let's just slap an Xbox sticker on it. You know what I mean? And call it, they'll just build like mini PCs and call it freaking Xboxes. Yeah, this should be the price. This should be the year where we're starting to actually save good money on these freaking consoles. Maybe that's why they delayed GTA 6 so they could bring it day and date to PC, bro. For them to delay it a whole year, that's probably just their time. They're probably just wanting to do simultaneous launch on PC as well. Because I don't think a game like GTA 6, I mean, dude, if they don't launch that on PC day and date with how much the console generation shrunk this generation, bro. I think Rockstar's looking at that right now and being like, yeah, we're probably going to have to launch PC at the same time. I just don't think it makes sense, bro. They know you'll buy a console first and then again on PC. No, I just don't think though. How mad are we going to be when GTA 6 only gets 30 FPS on a 5090?
Do you have a flicker?
What do you mean?
A lighter?
I don't.
We're gonna sing to your daughter.
Okay. I'll be right back. It's my daughter's birthday today. I don't eat cheesecakes, so we're good. We're good. I don't eat cheesecakes. It's the baby cakes' birthday. She's 15. Oh my goodness. Wait, where did everybody go? No, I'm just joking. I don't use AI. I use AI all the time, man. Who's tripping? Hogwarts Legacy for $14 on Steam code. And on Steam it was 59. Dude, you can get on like Eniba or CD Keys or dude, you could get on all kinds of different sites and get freaking cheaper game keys, bro. It's crazy. Just be careful not to buy, like some people will try to sell you like a game, like the game, but it will be on like a different like somebody else's gamer tag or something. Will I still be a gamer at 80? Absolutely. I don't think I'll stop gaming before. Yeah, dude, I'll probably keep gaming my whole life. I think when if it sits at 30 FPS on a 5090, it's probably going to be 30 FPS on a 5090, dude. You're going to have to use MOG 4X. I think they'll freak out, bro. I mean, they freaked out on Borderlands. Why wouldn't they freak out on GTA 6? Dude, those are the people that like start the whole thing. And if a game doesn't run good on a 5090 or 4090, they legit freak out, bro. They're the first ones in the Steam thing. This game is so unoptimized. Clickety click, 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 click. And I'm like, bruh, don't you guys remember a while back when games would come out, man? Like all of a sudden you just think, oh, I paid $2,600. This is the biggest reason I never wanted to buy a 5090, because I knew that shit wasn't going to run every game at 4K 60 out the gate. Like I already knew that. Like I legit knew that. And that, my friends, is bad. Yeah, dude, I have a lot more faith in Rockstar being able to get their engine to run better, but let's just face it, UE5 is kind of a crap engine. Well, it's not necessarily okay. It's not necessarily a crap engine. It's just that it is pretty heavy, and trying to run all of that at the same time is kind of heavy, man. It's kind of heavy. With what CPU though? 5090 is too weak now. We need 6090 to run Borderlands 4, right? Borderlands 4, 6090 will get us 60 frames per second, and it won't even be 60, bro. It'll be like 55 or 50. I don't know, dude. Yeah, it'll be like you'll legit get like 10 more frames with a 6090. I'm not even joking, bro. I have to watch Terra's video and see what he got on it on his 4090, because on a 5090 at 40 frames a second, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Old ass GPU with new console. Get 50 frames on every game. Yeah, that's true. Have gone up over time. Release Ultra RTX recommended CPU minimum spec for low settings. What did the specs go up on? Oh yeah, that's true. They did go up, huh? When they cut support for Xbox One and PS4, the specs did go up. They did. That's funny that they didn't even give you the upgrade for like Xbox One X, but you can get it on Switch too, bro. Are you serious? That's why I don't know, man. Like I love CD Projekt Red, bro, but like they're freaking their way of doing things, man, with like The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk, bro, have kind of like put a bad taste in my mouth. To be completely honest with you, them not giving us FSR 4 and not giving us, upgrades, to the AMD side of things for Witcher 3 at all. Like we barely get like what FSR 2. I don't know, man. Like I don't like their business model. I don't like it when developers cut other gamers out. I mean, even if the market is pretty low on like AMD, do they should still support it. Frog, you see the T598 has an update today? I didn't. I did not see that. What's I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'll cover. It's sitting on the shelf behind me right now. I traded that other cockpit that I had for when I got that 4090, so I only have the one cockpit now and like a stand. I'm actually thinking about buying that Logitech, bro. I'm actually thinking about buying that Logitech and comparing it, bro. It's 8 Newton meters for $699. I'm actually thinking about buying that. I've been eating more plates of just meat after you said don't eat for taste. Nice, bro. Yeah, dude, don't eat for taste. You just need the fuel. You just need the fuel. I'm serious, man. Like once you become fat adapted, you don't even get hunger pains anymore, bro. Yeah, that Logitech does look pretty sick, man. I'm hoping that the 8 Newton meters will give you better true force feeling because I didn't really care for the G Pro, man. I did not care for that setup at all. I do not care for the pedals that they had on that. I'm hoping that the new pedals that come with the new model, the what is it, the RS50? I'm really hoping that the new pedals that come with that are better because I could see myself setting that up as like a side thing. Oh yeah, glory guys. Freaking keto, carnivore, whatever, bro. Just get on one of them and stay away from freaking high carb, sugary ass foods, man, and you'll be fine, bro. I still eat sugar every once in a while. I had a handful of freaking chocolate or cookies today. You know, it's not like you have to like completely take yourself out of all of that. Like you just need to have a good diet 98% of the time. If you have a good diet 98% of the time, then you can eat a treat like they're supposed to, like they were intended, like a treat, bro. You have a treat and then you get back to being build a real dirt track car. Yeah, that would be fun. My my wife's uncle actually has like race cars, bro. But I don't want to go all the way to South Carolina to drive them. Ninja Gaiden 4 is next month, huh? Holy shit. Dude, we got Battlefield 6 next month. We got Ninja Gaiden 4. We got Silent Hill F coming out in just a few more days. We got some good shit coming out this year, bro. What do we have for the end of the year though? We got Call of Duty. I don't know if I'm gonna buy Ghost of Yotai. I think I might skip that game. I would much rather play Silent Hill F, Ninja Gaiden 4, and oh yeah, we got Arc Raiders too. See, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy Arc Raiders and play it just for the world and stuff. Main reason people buy consoles not for performance. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah, well, when you buy a console, I mean, see, that's the one thing that console really does for you. In Series X, you've got like quick resume, you've got like what is it, smart delivery. There's a lot of cool things with the Xbox. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I'm too big for racing. They're all like jockeys now. Yeah, probably. I mean, I could probably still get in a car and drive it though. You want a console solely for playing on a TV where the wind meet looks cool? Yeah, that game looks pretty cool too. For a while now, it really gives you more energy, but I have to look and oh yeah, you got good genetics, pretty much everything without putting on much weight. See, that's lucky. That's lucky. I used to be like that when I was younger too, bro. And then you start retaining all of that shit, bro. You just start retaining it. You really think the new consoles are going to... Oh, yeah, dude, the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 is already better than a lot of people's PCs, bro. Like, it already just is. I mean, they're pretty decent. They're pretty decent, especially if you use like a 1440p monitor. Series X and PS5 are still very, very valid. I stopped paying for Game Pass. I actually stopped paying for Game Pass around the time Call of Duty Black Ops 6 came out. I haven't paid for Game Pass since then. There's just no reason to pay for it anymore. No reason to pay for it. My kids don't use it. They just want specific games. I quit paying for it, dude. Once they raised the price to $20, I was and kept freaking delaying the games that I wanted to play. I was like, no, I'm not paying for this anymore. Like I'm done. Like I'm not paying for it anymore. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they just kept delaying everything I wanted to play, so I quit paying for it. I mean, but I still think that Game Pass is the best value in gaming, but it just wasn't for me. It's just not for me. Battlefield 6, yeah, absolutely. I will be buying Battlefield 6. All that money down the drain. Yeah, you do. If you don't use it, you do lose it. That's the one thing. But there's so many games. Frog hasn't been online on Xbox for 648 days. Has it been 648 days? Really? Well, dude, I asked Microsoft for game key for basically, dude, they wouldn't even give me a game key for freaking the new Gears. So I was just like, dude, whatever, dude. I'm not even gonna pay for it then. They wouldn't even give me a key for that, bro. I was like, really, man? You won't even give me a key to a freaking remake? You'll give me a key. You'll give me a key to freaking what was that one, bro? That they gave me a key for. The last Xbox key I got was for let me look at this real quick. I think it was for that I don't even think I have it downloaded right now because I already beat it. I actually liked the game too. I thought it was good. What the hell is the name of that thing? It came out this year. South of Midnight. That was the last key they gave me, bro. South of Midnight. They wouldn't even give me. They gave me a key to South of Midnight, but they wouldn't give me a key for freaking Gears, bro. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you guys, man? Like, who does the thing over there? You give me South of Midnight, but then you decline to give me freaking Gears, bro. Like, what the hell? Yeah, dude. I was like, damn. I'm not saying that I'm entitled or anything. Like, I'm definitely not entitled to a freaking free key, but I'm just like, damn, bro, you couldn't even give me a key to like give me a couple of extra days to like work on content for it. I'm like, that's I mean, that's why like my content feels rushed on games, bro. If I have to buy it, then I get it the same day everybody else does. Actually, I didn't buy it. I bought it. and FSR4 didn't work day one, so I refunded it. Which monitor did I get again? It's the LG 39-inch ultra wide, and I also got the LG 4K dual mode. But I will be getting an Asus monitor pretty soon, I believe, by the end of the month is what they said. He asked me if I wanted if I wanted like individual products or if I would just wait until they sent me like the whole bundle of stuff that they're sending me. And I think I told him that I would just wait. So by the end of the month, I think I should have an Asus monitor and then a few other items to review on the channel. So I just don't know exactly when I'm going to get it, but I'm getting like 4 items from Asus later this month. I'm not getting a ROG 4K. I'm not getting a ROG OLED. It is a 4K monitor. It is a dual mode monitor. I'm not getting the OLED until later in the year. They're launching some new monitors that I could have got an OLED. I could have got an OLED a QD OLED, but it would have been on a loaner program, so I would have had to send it back after like 120 days or something. I am getting an Asus surprise, but not any graphics cards, just networking stuff. Well, there is something really cool that they're sending me out, dude, and I'm actually like really stoked. It's brand new. It's coming out. It's brand new. It's coming out at the end of the month, and yeah, dude, I'm actually really stoked for it. Really stoked. Not a handheld. Close though. It is close. It's one of them mini PCs, bro. It's a mini PC. Mini PC, bro. So a mini PC, a monitor, and then some networking stuff. Like a Mac Mini, yeah, essentially like that, but it's Asus ROG. It's either Asus, I don't know if it's Asus ROG or if it's Asus. I don't know. As soon as I get it, bro, like, yeah, I'm sure I'm telling you the truth. That's just from the one department. The DIY department. I haven't even talked to that guy yet. As soon as I talk to that one, dude, yeah, it's on. I've got not a list, but I've got like a request for them that I'll see if they're willing to send that out to me. But if they're willing to send that out, bro, this is gonna be a fun day on the channel. What do I think about Samsung OLED gaming monitors compared to LG OLED gaming monitors? Well, my only experience right now, Cameron, is with the LG monitors, and I absolutely love them. And then, Asus does WOLED and QD OLED as well. So if I was gonna be picking another type of monitor, I would be going with Asus. Asus would be my next pick. The only reason, honestly, guys, the only reason I bought the LG over the over the Asus monitor is because it has like the same aesthetic as my ultra wide. I would have absolutely went with an Asus monitor. Asus gets monitors from Samsung, from screens from Samsung and freaking LG. PC is absolutely the way to go, man. Especially when you got like 650 buckaroos or whatever. 650 buckaroos for Series X, man. That just kind of seems a little wild to me. Especially when you've got like 9060 XT, bro, and 5060 Ti. It just does not make sense to buy a console at a higher price now. especially this close to the end of the generation. Well, you know what, dude? They might actually support Series X and PS5 Pro longer into the next generation. If they do, though, they should drop support. Well, they could still support PS5, I guess, but they should drop support for Series X or Series S. If they're gonna cross-gen support those consoles, they need to drop support for Series S so that things might actually get better. Next, but let's see what's available for a decent price then. Yeah. So I love the aesthetic of the Asus ROG monitors, and they are sending me a ROG, but it's a IPS 4K 27-inch dual mode, dual mode 1080p 4K, 160 hertz 4K, and then 330 hertz. I don't think it uses display stream compression either. I think it's just native frames. You don't trust Asus after their capture card failed? Did they have a capture card and it failed? If you haven't, it's a huge upgrade, and many people don't even know how big difference it makes to have a good audio. What audio? Do I have alongside my Xbox? No, I have a Razer Leviathan surround sound. And then I got this new headset from BT. It's called the Star Engine BT. Like, these are badass, dude. They sound very, very good. And they're actually comfortable to game in, man. Like, I usually normally don't do headsets, but those are very comfortable. Yeah, like when I was talking to the Asus guy, he said he's confident that prices are coming down for like OLEDs and stuff, and getting into a monitor around the 550 range or whatever, $600 range should be pretty attainable pretty soon. I mean, these ones right here are freaking $1,000 plus. I think these both retail at like $13.99. With a mini PC based on Ryzen AI Max 395, most powerful APU. I don't know if that's the one I'm getting at the end of the month, Terrace. I hope so. I really want to check out the AI Max, dude. Like, I would actually be pretty freaking stoked if that's the one that shows up. I don't remember because we talked for like an hour and a half, and I don't remember what they said. I don't know. I haven't decided on Ghost of Yote yet. I really don't want to play it on the PlayStation. I'd rather wait until it's on PC, so I might skip it. I'm probably skipping it. I might get it though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I need to click, so I might buy it. But it sounds like everybody's going to trash the game anyways, so I don't think I'm going to buy it. That's kind of a waste of money to spend $70 on that game. %30 power Series X, but I lock at 120 with some games, even at 4 FSR4. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if I want to buy it on PlayStation 5. It's too close. It's too close, man, with that developer. Saying the stupid shit that he said, bro, and then the Trump freaking designating Antifa as freaking terrorists, and the main actor being Antifa and proud. I don't know, man. I don't want to have to deal with the backlash of the game. Like, I don't really care. Like, I don't ever usually let politics dictate what games I'm going to play, but this one here kind of seems a little bit. That just seems a little bit. Yeah, dude, it's way too close. $1,200 for a good AAA experience at 1440p to K. It's actually not that expensive, though. Your PC is going to last you significantly longer than your console will. You're going to have a lot more fun on that console than you are. I don't know, man. I'm kind of I'm like I said, guys, I've kind of been like falling out with Xbox this generation. It seems like they don't want their games to support AMD features when they come out. We still don't even have FSR 4 and freaking Forza Motorsport, bro. I got DLSS 4, but I don't have. There's zero in there. Zero in there. Used ROG Ally for around $300. Absolutely. That's a good buy on that. I freaking love my ROG Ally. I've actually got my ROG Ally hooked up to 2 screens right now, man. PC is just incredible. Not having DLSS. Really? The new Skate don't have DLSS? $16-inch sub. I'm not really a massive sound guy though, AJ. I like it. I like when I'm playing games and I've got that on, but I'm usually recording, so I don't get to hear. I don't get to use it much, anyways, bro. That's the whole thing. It's like recording and stuff like that. Like I don't use the surround. I bought that surround sound, bro, when I bought this monitor because I was giving up the LG C2, and I didn't realize that this monitor had speakers in it already. The sound comes through the screen, bro. It's pretty badass. Oh, you guys are talking. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read that. I'm just glad the FSR4, the N8 version, is going to support multiple freaking GPUs, bro. You'll be able to go back on anything that's got shaders or whatever and use it. But remember all the dudes that used to try to tell me the FSR4 wasn't coming to RDNA 3, and now it's even coming to RDNA 2? Ooh, damn, dude. It looks like my source at AMD was right, bro. Oh my gosh, go figure. Like I was told by somebody that works at AMD that they are working on it, that they are absolutely working on it, and to expect good things in the future. And I had people legit sitting here telling me, if he's like, he's not going to work, it's not going to work on RDNA 3. And now you got like people already doing it because they've got like code and stuff like that. I mean, I tried doing it today. I wasted all damn day trying to do that shit. And I am not a modder, bro. Like I don't have the patience for it. I don't have the patience for it. And it's like, okay, so here's the thing. Like I can do it on like one game, the one that they're showing you how to do it. I can follow the directions and do it and make it work on that. But then when I try to load it into other games, it doesn't work. And then I start getting frustrated and pissed off. And I'm not going to sit here on YouTube all day looking for freaking videos to try to do it. Like I want like a one solution fits all type deal. Like getting into the adrenaline drivers and flipping the freaking switch. I like doing that. So I will just patiently wait. I know I could be getting clicks and building my community and all of that stuff, but you know what, man? Then I got to first, if I do that, see, here's the thing. If I do all the modding, then I have to make the video explaining to people how to do it as well. You know what I mean? So then then that whole thing takes over like all the time that I want to be doing other things. And yes, I get it that like people want to learn how to do that kind of stuff, but what if it messes up your PC? Like if I don't know how to like really do something, it's hard for me to teach other people how to do it. And so then that makes me less likely to do that. Yes, technically the base PS5 could get FSR4. Will they do it? Probably. Will Xbox get it? Probably. Um, I think that's what they're working on. I mean, that's why it's taken so long for it to actually come out, and that's why only, you know, FP8 works on, you know, they use FP8 on RDNA 4. So that's what I think is going on, dude. They're trying to get it into PlayStation, Xbox, handheld, all of the devices that you have right now. They're trying to make it work. So that's what's taken so long. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. Shit to be native, exactly, dude. It just works better when it's natively supported, and then you're not messing with code, you're not fiddling with stuff, you're not breaking things. I think honestly, guys, modding and shit like that, bro, is why so many people have so much problems on PC, is because they're breaking shit. They're DDUing all the time, and they're freaking deleting other files that might be important, and they're having problems, man. Like I've had one problem. I've had like one massive problem, and that was when, you know, I was starting to have like memory board and memory timing issues on that. And then I bought the new board and updated it. I had updated my motherboard. I'd done like the new I did something in it, and I think it like it started crashing a whole bunch with Spider-Man 2. And so then it started like freaking out, like the memory timings, and something was like freaking out with the PC. So I updated the BIOS on the motherboard, and then it like wouldn't reboot. And I was like, what the freak is going on, man? And so I ended up just replacing the whole motherboard and everything, and then it worked. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't have time to like really sit and figure it out. So I just replaced it. Why did you have to DDU it, bro? Just delete it. And even in the DDU thing before you download it, guys, it says this is a last step resort. Delete. If you cannot delete everything, then use DDU. But it is not something that like you should just randomly be using, bro. Unless you're gonna do like a brand new Windows install every single time and then use DDU. Like it just doesn't. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Michael, what's up, buddy? Morning in Poland, my friend. Morning in Poland. Hey, will you go over to the CD Project Red guys and tell them I need FSR 4 for Witcher 3? I know that a lot of people use DDU, so forth and so. I get it, bro. I know that like a lot of people use it, but it just doesn't. DDU is always the safest bet. I don't know, man. It says right there in the thing not to use it. I don't even know why you guys are using it with the SSD anyways. It doesn't even make sense to me. Just delete it. Just delete the programs. You're on an SSD, bro. Like you don't have a spinning hard drive anymore. Like a spinning hard drive, once you delete stuff off there until it rewrites it, bro, you've got like you don't have to defrag SSDs and stuff like that. And plus, Windows is smart enough to not use both drivers at the same time. Clean out the bloating processes. I heard something about this Windows or tiny 11 or something, bro. It's like you can use it, but you're not going to get like security and all that stuff. Everyone's into orange now as the new iPhone got orange shade. Yeah. Full calibration receiver to get. LOL. Yeah, dude. I haven't used DDU at all. There's no reason to use it. I've got a PC, like my other PC has AMD drivers on it. It's got NVIDIA drivers on it and Intel drivers on it, bro. I don't have any problems with it. I have zero issues, man. When I've got the NVIDIA card in there and I hit Alt Z, it pulls up the freaking NVIDIA stuff. If I have freaking AMD in there and I hit Alt R, it pulls up the AMD stuff, bro. I'm not crazy, man. I just do a lot of research, man. Like those are old wives' tales now. It's not the same anymore, man. Like it's just not. And it's fine. I mean, do whatever makes you feel comfortable and safe. Like always, you do whatever you want to do, and I do whatever I want to do. That's why we're different, bro. That's the beauty of PC gaming. You get to do whatever you want. You'd pay money to hear me and Worms discuss DDU. Hey, you know what, man? He uses DDU all the time. I don't. I've never used DDU, not one time, and I don't have any problems ever. I've legit got AMD, Intel, and NVIDIA drivers on that PC, on my 5090 PC. Runs just fine for me. No problems, no issues. I could pull out my 5090 and put an AMD card in there right now, and it works just fine. I am definitely the 0.5% that yes, that is me. That is me. Everybody else is just so worked up, and you know what I mean? Like, dude, I've done a lot of research on it. I've done a lot of chatting with Chat GPT, the smartest person on the planet. I've talked to developers. I've talked to freaking system integrators. I've talked to like people that like know what they're doing. And yeah, dude, like it takes a lot of time to do all of that stuff. Well, not a lot of time, but it takes time to do all that stuff. And every single minute that I waste doing unnecessary shit is time I can't get back. So I don't worry about it. Think about it this way. If something does happen, damn, I get to make a video about it. Cool. Something doesn't happen, I get to make a video about it. Yeah, that's 1 minute that I don't get back. And I can just swap out my GPU and start working on it. Oh, man. Yep. Get some sleep, AJ or AI. Is it AJ or AI? Get some sleep, my friend, and have fun. Sorry, guys. I'm not one of the cool kids. I'm like one of the people that do what I want to do. I wouldn't have started doing that had I not had started researching it. You know, like people are always like, I think people cause more problem to their systems than they actually fix, bro. Well, I get 100% performance out of my freaking GPUs, bro. You can just you can't hot swap because the freaking, you have to turn the PC off, bro. Yeah, I'm not one of the cool kids. I don't use DDU. I've never needed it and it's never caused me any problems. So, like, yeah. If you don't need to do something, man, if you don't need to do something, why do it? Like when I bought this PC, guys, when I bought that pre-built, it literally came with AMD software on it and NVIDIA software. Like it legitimately came with both of them already pre-installed. The CPU has an iGPU, so you get the AMD Radeon. You get the AMD Radeon with it. The GPU was NVIDIA, so you get the NVIDIA software with it. You know what I mean? Like, I think people make way too big of a freaking people make way too big of a deal out of it. And like the PC tester bros, they're like, oh yeah, dude, do you really think them guys are like DDUing it every single time, bro? Really? Do you really think that? That takes a lot of time, man. And when you got 50 different GPUs to test, you ain't freaking DDUing it every single freaking time. No, man. Like I guarantee I'm gonna ask them all when I get to CES this year, dude. My numbers pretty much match everybody's that I've checked. Okay, well, I don't feel like DDU is necessary, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, well, I don't need to do it. Everything is working just fine for me. You've had software issues upgrading from 7800 XT to 9070 XT. All you got to do is hit the repair button and it should work just fine. I'll make some videos for CES, yes. How do you know that stats aren't right if I'm not DDUing? How do you know that you're not just how do you know that you're not just spreading misinformation? It works just fine for me. I don't get why I mean, if I put in a game and it was like stuttering all over the place and like being broken, no, you do not need to DDU. You do not need to do that. If at most you just need to delete the drivers. If you're one of them people that absolutely just has to have everything perfect and whatever else, then yeah, then you need to do it. But if you're not, if you just want to use your system, you don't need to do that. Exactly. I don't think most people. I think that I think that the rule of thumb on PC gaming and what everybody resorts to is just, hey, just DDU it, just DDU it, and so everybody picks that shit up and they just move along with it, regardless if it's necessary or not. And that is the rule of thumb in PC gaming, is to DDU it or do a new Windows install. If you don't need DDU, you don't need it. I've never used it and I don't need it and I don't have a problem. But you guys are free to believe whatever you want, man. Like I'm not telling you not to DDU. You do whatever you want to do. It's your money, it's your build. If you want to do that, do it. I'm not going to stop you and I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm just telling you that I don't do it because I don't care. I simply don't care. People keep telling me in all caps that I need to DDU, and I'm like, okay, well, will you be getting a group together for Battlefield 6? I'm not sure, dude. I don't really. Maybe I might, dude. That's a big enough game launch that I might do that. It just depends, man. If I even have time to like sit down and like play it and stuff like that, I'll probably play through the campaign, and then maybe I'll do some freaking multiplayer from time to time.
Junior, let her in.
Let's get some dad mechanics going on. Mechanics going. Yeah, it does have mystery code running from everything, dude. They just keep piling and stuff on, but I don't know. I mean, like people are still legit stuck on like Windows 10, bro. Like and like refuse to upgrade because they think Windows 11 is bad. When Windows 12 comes out, I will upgrade the day it is available. I will hit the button and upgrade. I don't know, man. Maybe I just like to live on the edge. So since I've gotten this PC, since I've gotten this other build, I've left all three drivers on there. Okay. This one right here is 100% clean. It doesn't have any other drivers. I don't put any other card in this machine except for AMD. This one right here, I haven't had any problems with. It's not something that I'm saying, you know, I'm not recommending that people just leave all them drivers on there. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying that I'm testing that theory long term. That's what I'm doing. I'm testing the theory long term. But when I do upgrade my whole PC for the 5090, it will just have NVIDIA drivers on it. There won't be any other drivers on there. And that PC right there is going to stay exactly the way it is for all my lower end cards to be tested on. It's simple. Like, I am testing the theory because I am one of those people that don't like to do unnecessary things if I don't have to. Am I advocating that you don't use DDU? Absolutely not. I'm just saying that I don't use it on that build. You see people defending this? There's no defending $650 for a 5-year-old console. No, it needs to be coming down in price. Major performance, man. How show me the proof that that's actually true. People say things, but they don't ever show me that it's true. When I look at my performance compared to other people's, I get the exact same freaking results anybody else is getting. Like, how am I losing performance? On the 4090, bro, like, I match everything. So Terra Enigma, he does benchmarks, and I go off of his numbers because I know he's doing all of that stuff. You're one of them that dealt with what? Performance issues on a 50 on brand new, on these brand new GPUs? If you're talking about like a 7800 XT, how do I benchmark my stuff? Well, honestly, I benchmark everything with the features anyway. So my benchmarks are definitely already different than most people. One 140 frames short of 240 on what? Obsessed with performance. No, I mean, this PC right here, I don't use DDU or nothing like that, and it's fine. My 5090 is running just fine. I'm getting really high freaking on 3D Mark. I'm matching what everybody else is getting, bro. I'm you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. If you don't have it, I don't have 3K in my checking account. I spend it on the 5090. And getting performance, tell them again for the ones in the back. Yeah, dude, I've just this generation alone, I've spent $6,000 on NVIDIA GPUs. 6,000 buckaroos on just NVIDIA GPUs. And I did not take one of them back to Best Buy in 2 weeks, like other content creators do. Not need to trying to DDU it. Yeah, exactly. I'm in butter smooth land. I think it's incredible. The scummy old Best Buy trick. Oh yeah, dude, I hate that shit, dude. People go out and they'll buy. It's if they're not going to put their money where their mouth is for real, like, can you really take them serious, dude? Like, that's just the way I look at it. It's like they go out, they get these products, they come home, they pontificate over them and tell you how shit they are or how blah 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 whatever, and then they take them right back to Best Buy, bro. And then Best Buy loses money. The companies lose money when they have to sell them as an open box. Yeah, dude, like that shit's pretty scummy, bro. Like, I don't like that. I feel like if you're gonna buy something and cover it on your channel, you should actually buy it and use it like them. At best, I'll sell the cards after I don't need them no more to somebody for a discount, or I donate some of the stuff to my family and friends and stuff. I legitimately can always say that I put my money where my mouth is, and I go through the same experience that any of you would go through after like buying a GPU and then selling it on like Facebook Marketplace or something like that, and then putting that money towards the other stuff. Like I can always say that I give you the same. I go through the same experience that you would go through with buying these products. The only ones that I don't is when people give me or like when I receive free products and stuff. I don't sell those. I don't sell those. Like those are always donated if I don't need them. If I don't want to, if I don't create content with them long term, I will donate them to somebody that needs them that I know. And you know, I mean, it's not out of the question for me like donating them on the channel too. Like that's not out of the question. Like it's something that I would absolutely consider. It just depends on, you know, the product and how big it is, and if I still got all the packaging and stuff to ship it to somebody. That's the biggest thing is like shipping it to somebody, you know. That, you know, I mean, like maybe someday we'll do we'll do a giveaway on the channel for some of the stuff that I've gotten for free. I'll just ship it out. And how much would you sell the 5090 for once you get the 6090? I would probably sell it for probably like 14 or something after I've used it for a while. The 5090 is going to be in that PC for a very long time, though. I can tell you that. Because I don't know if I'm going to get the 6090 right off the bat. That 5090 was a purchase that I never really intended to fully make. If it wasn't for MFG 4X, I probably would not have bought that. I might have to turn some of these lights off in a minute so Mama can go to bed. But we're going to be staying up a little bit late tonight. 5090 and a 7900 XTX on the same mobile with no issues, and these GPUs are in the board at the same time. Yeah, exactly, dude. You don't have any problems, bro. It's just crazy that everybody's like, oh man. I started hearing a lot of that DDU stuff, okay, when I first started doing this PC gaming stuff. And I started looking into it, you know, like the first time I went to change my GPU from the 3080 to the 7900 XTX, well, the 7900 XT, I almost had to, like, I was at the point where I was like, oh gosh, I got to do this. And I was looking there and I was reading through all of the DDU stuff, and it was telling me like, just delete. You don't need it. You don't need to do this. It like literally, it legit says that on the page, that just delete the, if you're having trouble getting rid of drivers or something, then use it. And so like I couldn't fit the 7900 XT in the case that I had anyways. So I ended up having to build a whole new PC with a new motherboard and everything. So I just did a fresh Windows install and all of that stuff. And then I just downloaded the new drivers. So that was the one time that I was going to do it. But then when I started going back to like testing cards and I started reading it more and more and more, and I was like, nah, dude, I'm not going to do this. And then last generation, I ran the same drivers on there because I was like, I want to try this, dude. I want to see what it does. I was like, I want to see if this is really necessary. So I don't know. Wouldn't the registry and see, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like if you leave them all on there, Windows is smart enough to be able to detect what GPU you have in there. You know what I mean? Like Windows is smart enough to not use the same freaking the same drivers. Here in a dual GPU setup since NVIDIA will drop support for the feature. I know, huh? We're going to be getting RTX grass soon. not yeah, exactly. Not financial advice. You guys do whatever you want to do. I mean, I would think you're at more danger using DDU than you are just using the drivers and letting Windows freaking sort it out, bro. No need to down people if they're struggling. Ah, exactly, bro. Like we all go through that. Who brags about his tax bracket? The wrench? I don't even know who that is. Oh, with Bob Joe? What are you oh, he's just being a funny guy right now, guys. Don't take him serious, man. He's just being funny. You better not be in here causing trouble. He's just excited because there's more bad news for Xbox. Sadly, he's a PlayStation guy still. He hasn't moved into PC gaming yet, I don't think. Oh, is downing people for being poor? Are you downing people for being poor? Should I put him in timeout if he keeps being naughty? Stop it, Joe. You're starting to bug people. Stop talking trash, Joe. He's just excited about Xbox having a bad day. Here's mods being stupid. Yeah, I'm going to have to take your thing away. I'm going to have to take your wrench away, bro. I didn't even realize what he was saying. What's that, Sleepy Ghost? These guys are going to kill the channel. I mean, at this point, dude, if the channel dies, it freaking dies, bro. Oh. I mean, sometimes I don't even know what the hell I'm doing on this channel anyways, man. Just trying to talk video games and have fun, and it doesn't matter. People are so pre-programmed to just, I don't know. Like, it doesn't even matter anymore. I try to speak a little bit of sense to reason, and yeah, dude, people are just, it's just crazy. What was that favor you wanted, Sleepy Ghost? Yeah, I mean, I can't really freaking control people, but I mean, 2 minutes hate. What song? Yeah, I mean, I believe in my heart of heart that Bob's Joe is just having fun. I mean, I don't think he's being seriously negative to anybody. If you're taking it that way, dude, I do apologize, and I hope that he would apologize and not do it anymore. If he is just having fun. So yeah, I don't know. I think he's just making fun of like he's not like everything that he said that I've seen so far, like when he was like he's putting LOL after things and stuff. Like, I don't know, man. Like he's usually just a fun guy, man. I don't. I mean, it's. I look at it as he's just has a sense of humor, man. I think people take a lot of stuff. But I tune in here after I just worked my ass off for 14 hours. Yeah, dude. I mean, why is everybody so sensitive these days, bro? Fighting to show the low-end cards and playable experience. 5090 kind of flatlined the channel. It did. Every time I buy a new NVIDIA card, it flatlines the channel, bro. Like the NVIDIA cards don't do good on the channel at all, man. Like it's always been that way. It's always gonna be that way. Every little dude in their freaking everybody buys their little NVIDIA card, jumps on YouTube to be a freaking content creator, and then they realize pretty quickly that, oh shit, dude, nobody gives a shit about NVIDIA. Why? Because 90% of the gaming market already think NVIDIA is the only option. So buying NVIDIA and trying to do content on it, it was just a waste of money. It's a waste of money to buy that shit to create content on, but it's not a waste of money to gain knowledge. And that is the only thing that I got really out of buying NVIDIA cards. I spent $6,000 on NVIDIA cards to fully try to understand the experience. You know what I mean? Like to fully understand the experience and to give people real honest information about like a 50-50, bro. Is it a good card? Yeah, it works. It gets the job done. You can have fun on it. Is it the best option? Absolutely freaking not. It's got 8 gigs of 8 gigs of VRAM. Is 8 gigs of VRAM bad in 2025? Depends on what games you're playing. You know, honestly. It's gonna be getting spooky soon. Have to be playing Chronos. Oh yeah, dude. I have not played Chronos in like a week and a half. It's kind of a hard game. You know, I've been watching a lot of the other content creators talk about like the algorithm going down, and when I did the same test that they did, showing like the PC and stuff, mine are it's just flat. Like my channel right now is just flat across the board. It's just flat. Like it's well, subscribers are growing, revenues are growing, but like views, they're just kind of flat to last year. Actually, this month they're higher, but you know, I think is what really killed the channel is covering the low end cards, bro. Nobody seemed to care about that content. I think if I look at this real quick, if I go into here, content playlists, and then I go down to the 5090 analytics. I've already got significantly more views on the 5090 content than any of the other stuff. The 5090 is actually doing really good. 4.5k watch hours. I've only had it for just almost a month. For like, yeah, dude, we're already at like just in 28 days, we already got 50k views from 5090 content, man. That's actually pretty good. That card's actually doing pretty good. People are watching that. The overall real time just in the last 48 hours, 1,993 views on the 5090 content. I got, and then if I go back and I look at something like the 9060 XT. So I put out 59 videos for the 5090 already. And I put out 48 videos on the 9060 XT and the 5060 Ti. This one here, I'm going to have to go to lifetime. So I've been covering those cards all summer, and they've only hit 43.4K views, 43,000. That's it. I've already done more views on the 5090 in just 3 weeks than all of those cards. If I go down here to the 5050 with 29 videos and I do the lifetime on that, $34K views. So yeah, I would say the 5090 is doing better than my low end cards, guys. 9070 XT has got almost 100K views. Drama and negativity absolutely do sell, but I don't want to be a negative person, man. That shit was making me way too negative doing that stuff. Product tests. I like doing product tests too. Dissecting the Xbox and PlayStation games. Good night, Robert. Have fun, man. Buy an Ozrock board in an idea until it dies. Oh, man. I don't know, man. If people think my channel's dying, bro, like it is what it is, bro. Like if it dies, it dies. Like I can only do my best. That's it. That's all I can do. I can only do my best and I can be me. I'm not going to change who I am to try to fit some algorithm. I'm not going to do shit that everybody wants me to do that I don't think is necessary. I'm not exactly chasing views. I'm putting out the content that I want to put out. If people like that and they want to be a part of the community, that's awesome, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, dude, I'm not gonna do what everybody else does because then I have to be like everybody else. And then my content's not authentic anymore. It's just, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I got people all the time telling me do this and do it this way and do it that way. And I'm like, that's not me. That's not my style. I'm not doing that. Like, you're just going to have to accept me for who I am. And I would appreciate that. Yes, I'm going to get Silent Hill F for sure. Video on my favorite PC software tools. I don't really have any favorite PC software tools. except for Adrenaline software. That's my favorite. I don't really have any tools. I don't really use a whole lot of, I mean, I use Cyberlink Power Director for my editing. I use Adrenaline software. I use NVIDIA software. I don't do a whole lot of modding. And then I play video games, bro. That's pretty much it. PS5 Pro and Xbox gaming for a few videos and see if the viewers come in. Will it cook series featuring a small skillet and the 5090? I haven't 100% decided. I don't know, Michael. I want to get an Intel build and I want to do something with that. But I want I don't know. Like I want to, but I don't know. We'll find out if the willpower's there or not. We'll find out. I mean, everybody's heading towards. See, here's the thing, bro. If I buy Intel, it could be just a waste of money, like buying NVIDIA, bro. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe I should just try to get an Intel and an Intel board and stuff and do it. That would be good, man. I like the way the synergy is with the full AMD build. So I don't know, man. Do you guys think I should pair my 5090 with an Intel? Okay, if you were going to buy a 5090, what Intel processor would you buy for that? Dude, I'm so sick of wasting money on this channel, bro. I've spent so much money on a lot of products. And like I said, I don't just take them back. I just don't take them back to Best Buy. So it's like a 12900 KS is what you would buy for a 5090. 14700K and then tune an OC the shit out of it. You don't see any Intel matching them. 1400K, newest one. You guys don't think the 285K or 265K would be good? And see, that's my other dilemma, is because old shit, nobody wants to watch old stuff. It's already been covered to crap. So if I buy something that's older, then I don't get views on it because everybody's already covered it. There's already a million videos for all of that stuff. I mean, I could be like, oh, my first Intel build, but then I get people coming to the freaking channel being like, how many more of these videos are you going to make? How many more of these videos are you going to make? And then I just start to lose the will to keep covering stuff because people get freaking annoying. Now that's content. Doesn't benefit every game. It's not a magic bullet. Yeah, it really doesn't. I mean, it really doesn't at all. 14900K, got the updated BIOS, microcode, fastest benchmarks in the world. Still 14900KS. 13th or 14th gen. But if you're buying to create content, those are old news and already, yeah, exactly. That's just where I'm at, bro. It's like, what do I do, man? If I buy the new one, then I just got to listen to people telling me, why would you buy Intel? AMD's the best, you know? So I don't know. I guess the 285K is essentially the best you can get for Intel right now, right? In terms of like the new platform. Could I build one at the price? I mean, if I find a whole bunch of used parts, probably. Or inferior products. Do you need me to turn off these lights? Sugar, I can turn off lights. Babe, that light can go off. I don't need that to live stream. I mean, if I'm too loud for you, I can always turn off the lights.
I have noise canceling.
You have noisy. They cancel my noise. You can't hear me at all. Can you hear her clicking? I can hear her clicking.
What?
I said I can hear her clicking.
I can read your lips.
Lay down. Run now, Quickie. Lay down. You're gonna go to bed. Hey, what's up, Andrew Moore? How you doing, brother? I don't know, man. We were just talking about like the Xbox, and now we're talking about PC. See, that's what happens when we start talking about the consoles. It goes to PC, and then like everybody in the console just tunes out because they don't even care. Yeah, Fifine sent this out to me the other day. It's the Ampli Tank number 3, bro. The Tank 3. This is a badass microphone from Fifine. Absolutely recommend it. You guys can already hear the incredible sound. Sounded much better than my freaking $180 Yeti, bro. And this here is like $60, bro. $79.99 or something. Incredible microphone for streaming. If you want to be a YouTuber like me, all you need is one of these. No, I don't know. Do you guys think I should do videos like that? Tell people how to be a YouTuber? I don't even know how to be a YouTuber, man. That's the funny thing, dude. You'll watch like some of them videos are like, yeah, how to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and the dude's got like 2,000 freaking subscribers. I'm like, oh gosh. Like everybody wants to be a freaking YouTuber, but nobody wants to put in the work to be a YouTuber. And I'll tell you, man, it's freaking hard work. Trying to balance the stuff that you want to make versus the way that people, talk to you and stuff. It's a lot of work, and you got to have some pretty thick skin to pull it off and be a YouTuber. I mean, you get lucky and maybe you get like one big massive freaking video that does a whole bunch of views, and you get like 100,000 views real quick. And then you look at the watch time and there's like no watch time. People just clicked on it because you had like you said something, or you had a picture or something, and then they clicked on it like really fast because everybody was like, oh yeah, but then nobody watches it. Within like a day or two, YouTube just kills it anyways. The only thing that I can say about being a YouTuber is perseverance, bro. If you're not gonna persevere, it's not gonna do you any good. If you get down way too easy and you're not willing to keep doing it, you're not gonna make it. Like this is a very. I could grow a lot faster if I just started basically regurgitating the same shit that everybody else says, I'm pretty sure I could grow faster because I got a pretty decent, I think I have a pretty decent freaking, personality or whatever. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I could grow faster if I just started regurgitating the same shit that everybody else says. But it wouldn't be authentic, bro. Like, it wouldn't be authentic. I just don't know. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to be fake. I'm real. I don't lie to people. I just tell it how it is and how I see it, man. If people don't like that, I don't really know what else to say, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, wrong button. We're almost, we're like 96 subscribers away from 15,000 subscribers. When I started this channel, my goal was like 10,000 subscribers, bro. That was what I thought. I was like, if I could just get 10,000 subscribers, I would be happy. You know what I mean? And so like I've already made it to that point that I thought was success on YouTube. For me, that was the success mark was 10,000 subscribers, and we're getting close to 15. And so, maybe some people subscribe just because they want to like laugh at my content or something, but I don't know, guys. Because of the support that you've all given me, I get to go to CES this year and look at new cool things. You were the guy with the 8 GB GPU clapping back at the Steves and the Vexes. I miss that energy. Yeah. I still stand by that, but I don't know, man. Like I was making that content and I was really excited about it. I am still pretty excited about it for the most part. I'm just, trying to get another build together. Buying that 4090 and that 5090 kind of put things off a little bit. You're right when you say that. And like even the 5090, everybody like worships this card and stuff. And I look at it and I'm like, dude, the 9070 XT legit gives me the experience that I want. Going through the growing pains, probably. I don't think I'll be able to live stream CES, bro. I don't know if we can live stream it. I think I can only make videos. I'll have to read through the terms of service and stuff and find out if I can live stream it. Well, I will always call out the bullshit, bro, because it is bullshit, man. 8 GB GPUs are more than sufficient to play video games right now. Like legit, this stream is about 8 GB GPUs being a better buy than the freaking consoles at this point, man. Like you'd be better off buying a 50/50 Roblox edition, bro, and just playing freaking old games than. Yeah, I don't know, man. I look at these games because when you're playing them at low settings, these new engines, they look almost as good as last generation maxed out. We'll see from AMD at CES. I think they might actually be bringing out a 9080 XT. I believe in this type of community, though, you have built from a user's perspective. And that's we might grow slow. Like, dude, like we're almost to 15,000 subscribers. Like that's massive. In my mind, that's massive. It might not be the quick, fast growth that like Daniel Owens or Vex has, but look at Daniel Owens, dude. For the last week, all he's been doing is videos on freaking how shitty Borderlands is. Okay, yeah, we get it, bro. Your 5090 runs at 40 frames a second. Whatever, bro. Like, it sucks. Get over it, dude. That's the NVIDIA experience, man. It's never perfect. There's always something missing. It's fine. Why stress yourself out? That's the thing. It's like these guys are so pissed that their 5090 is only doing 40 frames on a game they really wanted to play. And it's like, here I am. I'm like, just turn on the settings and enjoy it. And they're like, they're so mad, bro. They're so mad that they want to bring everybody down with them because they're mad that their freaking beloved 5090 is only doing 40 frames a second. I don't give a shit. I got MFG 4X. I've got DLSS performance, and it runs fabulously with both of those on. And it's an incredible experience. Why sit and make a whole bunch of crybaby videos, making everybody mad and influencing people to hate that game when we all know, like, if you've played Borderlands 4 and you look at that the visuals, like, you know that shit looks good. Like, trying to say it doesn't, I wouldn't take you seriously. I'd laugh in your face. I'd be like, all right, whatever, dude. Have fun with your little angriness. I'm like, it's a $70 game, and people get mad at me because $70, bro. That's 2 hours of work for me. It takes me 2 hours to get that. I've already got, let's see, let me, and I know, take this however you want. Like, however you want to look at this. I'm not poor shaming anybody, but Borderlands 4, I've already got 10 hours of gameplay, 10 hours of fun and enjoyment out of my $70. Actually, I didn't even buy this one. I got it free with my 5090. So technically I paid $600 for it. If you want to get technical, 5090 is only a $2,000 GPU. So I paid $600 for Borderlands 4. For Borderlands 4, I paid $600 technically over MSRP. Well, we'll say $300 because cooler, I guess you could say that maybe the extra cooler is worth couple $100, whatever. I mean, like, whatever. I mean, it's not even worth that. Okay. So technically I paid significantly more for my copy of Borderlands 4 because it came with my 5090. But I've already gotten freaking 10.4 hours of enjoyment out of this game. And I've played it. I've tested it on 5 GPUs now and a ROG Ally. I legit beat a boss on the ROG Ally. At like 46 frames a second. Very playable. When I got into the open world on the freaking ROG Ally, that's when stuff started falling apart because every time you get to a certain part, you'd have to go through like the shader compilation type thing. And that sucked. That really did suck. Played just fine on the RTX 5050. I was having fun on that. I was like 80, 90 frames at, 1080p with freaking good settings and stuff, and it looked great. I was like, gosh damn, this is incredible. I was playing it. It felt smooth and fun. All of my friends at work are enjoying freaking Borderlands 4. My friend that's like a massive Borderlands fan, he's like, dude, he's in love with this game, bro. He's in love with it, and he's playing it on Xbox Series X, and it's not even a 60 FPS experience, bro. He don't care. Like, he don't care. He loves it, dude. He loves Borderlands, bro, more than he loves people crying about it. And that's the biggest thing. It's like, I used to watch Dreamcast Guy a lot, okay? Before I started this channel. He was like one of the content creators that I liked. He reminds me of this guy that used to work at one of the game shops that I used to go into when I was younger. And I would listen to him and like the way he talks and stuff. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's pretty cool. But then he started bashing every single game that I loved from Ubisoft. And I was like, nah, dude, I'm not justifying anybody's incompetence. I'm just saying that I'm having fun with the game. And if people like Daniel Owens and everybody else want to bash the game, bash it, dude, trash it, do whatever you got to do. I stopped covering it. Like, I don't care anymore. It didn't cost me. I didn't pay for it. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, dude. I don't even care. I don't even care. All I know is that people that I know that have bought the game in real life and myself are having fun with the game. So I'll let people throw their fit, freak out, demand better, do whatever they got to do, and then maybe they'll enjoy the. I don't know. Yeah. To me, I don't think it's unoptimized horribly to a point where I can't play it. I mean, it's still playable. It's going good. E38. How you doing, man? You can turn it to high settings and you can turn on your upscaling and it runs just fine. But if you want it to be at badass settings, you're just going to have to wait until better hardware comes out. Because apparently it's highly optimized. That's what the developer says. So I don't know, man. Maybe that's as good as they can do, bro. You ever consider that? Maybe that's the best they can do, bro. And they're just hoping that it's good enough for you. If it's not good enough for you, cool, man. That's the best they could do. I was too busy enjoying the combat. Yeah, exactly, dude. Freaking Forspoken was incredible. I love that game. Yeah, exactly, Cameron. It's, dude. Okay, so I think there's like this hierarchy for PC gaming. I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my freaking brain about it. Borderlands 4. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it because I was a console gamer, dude, just a few years ago, and like I was pretty used to 30 frames per second, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to play the games, I just played it. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, that's the thing. It's like I'm enjoying. I just have this affinity. I guess I'm the only gamer. I guess I'm the only YouTube gamer that can actually enjoy video games still without freaking out on everything. It is a waste, dude. I honestly, with Borderlands, I turn everything down on my lower end cards. I just turn everything down and then turn up the stuff that matters, like vegetation and stuff like that. Just play the game, bro. Like, it's a cartoon game. Highly optimized. I said the developer said, listen to me closely, Thomas, so you don't keep freaking out. The developer said the game is highly optimized. The developer said the game is highly optimized. I didn't say the game is highly optimized. The developer said that. And that is probably the best they can do. And if that's the best they can do, I don't know, man. That would be like me coming to your job and being like, well, you're just not doing good enough for me. You're just not doing good enough for me. And you're like, well, who the hell are you, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, imagine if YouTubers could come to your job and criticize you every single day about how you're doing your job. How the hell would you feel, bro? I think about that. I'm like, damn, dude. Like, we're sitting here and we're criticizing these people for something that they made. And sometimes it's probably not even in their hands. They're just there doing what they're supposed to do, like doing what they're told. And we're going to sit here and criticize them every single day and trash their work for clicks, bro, for short-term personal gain. Am I really helping the community? Am I really helping my community to sit and bash all these products? I ask myself that all the time. Am I really helping you? Knowing that I'm going to sit here and fully enjoy the shit out of Borderlands 4. Why would I lie to you? Why would I tell you? Why would I bash this game and just trash it when I know that if you bought it and played it, you'd probably care about it the same way I do because you like the game or you like the characters or you like the setting or you like something about it. And that's why I was talking about Dreamcast guy. Like, I used to listen to him consistently trash the games that I loved over shit that didn't even matter to me in these games, like microtransaction in Ubisoft games. I swear it's because of Dreamcast guy that I spend money on microtransactions on Ubisoft games now. I'm not even joking, bro. Like, I never bought that shit ever before. And then I would listen to him criticize it all the time. And like, after I'd watch one of his videos, I'd go buy a new outfit. I'd be like, oh yeah, buddy, I'd go buy a new outfit. What's up, Tattooed Dad? It's a long time no see. You're looking good. You lose some weight. Yeah, dude, I've lost a lot of weight. I've been on carnivore for almost 2 years now. What's the recommended split system size between a 5090 and the summer? I have no idea. I think they put in all the new UE5 tools. I think Methcast guy. You know what, guys? Look at it this way. Okay, UE5 is a fairly heavy it's a fairly heavy engine. It is. Like there's no freaking denying that. Okay, my question is, why would Randy insult? Because I don't know, because he's probably just fed up with the shit, bro. He's okay. When I look at what Randy said to the people on Twitter and on the internet, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think he's out of place. I think if you've got all of these YouTubers and people just like legit criticizing the shit out of you and knowing how I feel about playing the game, I look at that and I'm like, okay, look, I understand that these guys are upset. They're only getting 40 FPS on their $2,000 GPU. I get that. It would piss me off too if I was in my old mindset. And then I look at the way I am enjoying the game and playing it, and I'm like, yeah, none of the shit they're saying, like it holds some resonance, but it's like, why can't these guys create good content? You ever ask yourself that? Why can't these guys be like, look, man, we really love Borderlands 4. There's a lot of good stuff to this game. We believe because of precedent of older games that look, maybe this game should run better because of the way it looks. Cell shaded graphics maybe shouldn't be as heavy as they are on this game. What steps can we take to make this a better game so that people can enjoy it more? Is it going to take more time? Like, nobody does that shit anymore. Everybody just jumps out to say how fucking garbage the game is. And it's like, no, dude, Borderlands 4 is a phenomenal game that, because I don't build video games. I don't know how hard it is to do whatever. Because we believe that it should run better. I don't know, man. Like I maybe I should stop asking questions, bro. Maybe I should turn my brain off and just be mad all the time, bro, like everybody else. I mean, that's how you grow a channel on YouTube, is to just be mad at everything. Really? I mean, is that what I should do? Just start bashing everything like everybody else? I mean, I can do it. I've done it before. I mean, I just don't like the person that it makes me when I do that. I don't want to be an angry person every day. It takes a lot of energy to find ways to be mad every day. Yeah, the performance, bro. Honestly, when you get in there, young man, old soul, when you get into the game, like no matter what you play on, it's like almost like it feels like it's locked at 40 frames a second. And then you like turn on upscaling and that'd get you over 60. You turn on frame generation, that'd get you up to 120 or whatever. And like it feels fine. Like it's not like super stuttery or anything like that. It's pretty stable. Yeah, I better get some blood pressure. What are you talking about, dude? My blood pressure is not even high. I mean, if I started trashing everything again, then yeah, I'd have to get on some blood pressure medicine, but I'm not too worried about it. Exactly, man. Just turn on MFG and have fun, bro. Like if you're playing on a controller, just turn on MFG, man. Just get used to it already. Stop being so negative, my friends. Damn. Negativity does bring in a lot of clicks, that is for sure. But I don't want those filthy clicks, because then you get the filthy community that comes with it, bro. Like when we were doing, like, I wasn't even really doing console wars, but like when you think about it, it kind of was, you know. But like when we were doing the console wars, like the chat in these live streams was so toxic. I was just like, yeah, dude, I'm done. Arc Raiders will be as well. I'm looking forward to that. I do like some smooth games. Like right now, guys, Dying Light Beast actually runs very freaking smooth. Like that's a pretty good game, bro. I was actually quite surprised at how smooth that runs. And like right now, I've got the I've got the W Pro, the W6800 in there, and I'm using like these Silkland cables. I'm gonna drop a link for Silkland cables in here. If you guys need cables, Silkland's been pretty good to the channel. So if you guys need cables, man, if you're having like problems with I'll just do a HDMI 2 cable from Silkland. I'll drop one of those in here. This cable right here, bro. If you're on an NVIDIA machine, bro, I absolutely recommend these. Oh, wait, not that. I need to get the link. If you're on an NVIDIA machine and you're running to a TV, bro, I highly recommend these Silkland cables because they actually freaking will give you a good handshake between like your LG TV and your card. These are incredible cables, and they make a whole bunch of other stuff. What do you think about this TPM 2.0 for COD and Battlefield? I think it's fine, bro. If you do TPM, honestly, Tattoo Dad, if you do TPM, bro, from what my understanding is it makes it harder for people to use cheat things in there. So then that means that they can get rid of like de novo or anti-cheat software or something. I think a lot of games are going to start using it because then they can't change things in the kernel or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe it'll turn out to be, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't have an opinion on it. I turned it on and it was fine. Oh, you need to go into your motherboard, bro, or your BIOS, and you need to turn it off and turn it back on. You need to turn it off, get out, get back in, turn it back on, and it will work. I had to do that with my I had to do that with this PC. With my second build, I had to get out, disable it. Even though it said it was enabled, I had to disable it. And then I think there was another thing. I think there was another step I had to do. I had to disable it and then get back out, get back in, and then re-enable it. Yeah, I'm definitely on late tonight. Look up your motherboard, Tattooed Dad. Look up your motherboard, and it will give you the exact steps that you need to do. It was pretty easy. It was pretty easy. Glitch in COD, maybe. Computer says it's on though. Is Black Ops 6 doing it now too, or Black Ops 7? Are you getting a little pop-up on the screen that's giving you the error? Huh. What's your motherboard? Do you have a gigabyte motherboard? Because that's what I'm using is a gigabyte. If you have a gigabyte motherboard, that's what I was using. Yeah, get on that thing. You're gonna have to do another step. There's another step on the gigabyte board. Look it up, gigabyte board, TPM. Not saying. This boom arm came off my Yeti. You got an Asus Prime motherboard? Your motherboard's Asus Prime? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, see, that's the thing, young man, old soul. It's on, but it's not fully enabled. Like there's another thing that you have to do. There's another thing that I had to do in there. I had to go in there and like switch something, another setting. I don't remember exactly what it was, but you have to like turn off this one setting and then you have to like disable it, get out, get back in and re-enable it, and then it should work. Secure boot. Yeah. My Gigabyte, I don't even know. It came in that pre-built, bro. You have that enabled too and it's not working, then maybe your board doesn't support TPM 2.0. You might have to get a new motherboard, bro. If it's an AM5 motherboard, it should support it. Are you AM5 or are you Intel or AMD? I don't know if it'll let you post the link, so you'll have to like give them the description or the name of the video. AMD Ryzen 7. How many NVIDIA users do you know that have tried an AMD experience? Not many, but my son-in-law was an NVIDIA bro, and then I sold him that 7900 XTX and took his 4060 Super or 4060 Ti, bro, and he's a AMD fanboy now. I don't think he's ever going back to NVIDIA. No, I'm just joking. NVIDIA is not bad. I just feel like you pay for more stuff than you actually need with NVIDIA. Ha! Because I know on my Gigabyte board it said it was on. Oh, cool. It did let him post the link. Yeah, watch that video, Tattooed Dad, and tell me if it worked for you. Because I know that I had to change more than just one setting for it to actually work. Because it said it was enabled, but it didn't work until I changed this one setting, and then it worked. Do you guys like this boom arm? It's the blue. It's the Yeti blue. Yeah, no problem, man. That's all we can do is try to help. I just went through the same thing when I was trying to do the Black Ops 6, or not Black Ops 6, but Battlefield 6. And it worked fine on this build, but it wouldn't work on that one. Instructions unclear. PC now underwater. Switch to AMD in 20. Oh, wow, man. Yeah, I mean, AMD for me, I like the experience more. NVIDIA is cool, but I don't know, dude. Like, I get this dirty feeling every time I'm playing on NVIDIA. I feel like I'm dirty. I feel like yeah, no problem, man. It's one of those things where, like, I just feel like a filthy, dirty person for using it. Turned it on for Battlefield 6. Yeah, once it's on though. I don't even know if I'm going to buy the new. Oh, I might buy the new Call of Duty. It's like the end of the year game. Might as well do it. I don't really think there's a whole lot of other stuff coming out at the end of the year. I mean, we got that Kingmaker game coming out. That sounds pretty fun. It was a Series 2. People don't realize how good it is now to be a PC gamer. AMD and NVIDIA. Oh, yeah, exactly. Game Pass. I don't pay for Game Pass anymore. I haven't paid for Game Pass since Black Ops 6 came out. I played Black Ops 6, but I didn't renew it that month. I do. I absolutely feel even worse on the 5090. I feel like I'm leaving so many people behind. The 5090 is for like 1% of the community, and it's weird, dude. The 5090 is actually getting good views, so I think I'm going to spam the shit out of 5090 views this weekend, or videos, for the rest of the month so that I can get the views. $60 exactly, bro. Like PC, I think PC graphics cards, honestly, guys, to be honest with you, they kind of follow the consoles, man. I think it's all intrinsically tied to like the consoles anyways. So if the consoles come out, like if they actually do finally switch it all over to like PC is like the main platform, oh my gosh, dude, I think gaming would get so much better. We just need PlayStation and Xbox to die already. Sound card, I know. I like that you bought the 5090 and I watch, even though I have no intentions of owning one. Well, the 5090 is an interesting card, guys. The 5090 Frog is FOMO. They used to call me FOMO Froggy. FOMO Froggy. Yeah, I'll be ready for them new consoles, man. Are you still scared of the 5090 heat and power draw? No, I've gotten used to it. It was pretty terrifying that first week, I'll tell you that. But now it's like, now that I undervolted it, it's not that bad anymore. FOMO X1 game. Yeah. I don't have the TPM issue, but I love gaming and don't have bias on any way to play. Have fun. Yeah, I mean, the 5090 is, I don't know, PS5 Pro is a decent console. Dude, if they go up anymore, though, it's like, how do you justify? I mean, I guess it is, even with like the Xbox, bro, it really is at a point where it's like, look, they're fine. I don't recommend buying one this late in the console generation, especially for the increased prices. Unless the only way I would recommend it is if Xbox and PlayStation came out and said, look, we are going to support these consoles well into the next generation, then I'd be like, okay, maybe it's worth it. But yeah, dude, I bought my PlayStation 5 Pro the day they came out. But then again, I've always been a PlayStation fanboy, so it is what it is. You know what's crazy? Being a PlayStation fanboy, an Xbox fanboy, a Nintendo Switch fanboy, a Nintendo. I'm still a Nintendo man at heart. I got some freaking Star Wars Outlaws on here, dude. What a badass game. That's like my highest viewed video this month is Star Wars Outlaws. So I might put another one out tomorrow. I know that I'm going to spam some videos tomorrow and stuff, but I want to go live early in the morning. I think I'll go live early. Do you guys think I should go live in the morning or just wait until night on Saturdays? Tomorrow it'll have to be in the morning. Consoles, and we haven't even seen the full potential. Oh yeah, well, that's what they do, man. PC gaming is run on hype and cope. Hype and cope. We get all hyped up and then we cope. We get all hyped up and then we cope. Every generation, it's the same thing, the same cycle. Hype and cope, hype and cope. Dude, you need to play Star Wars Outlaws, Vero. Freaking awesome game, guys. Awesome game. Like I said, man, my colleagues on YouTube would rather trash everything and then, yeah, hype and cope. Hype, cope, FOMO. Hype, cope, hype, FOMO, cope. Hype, FOMO, hype, FOMO, cope. Oh, gosh. I freaking love Star Wars Outlaws, bro. And I was right there day one loving it, bro. Got to be up and back to work at 7. Oh, man. Well, you got to go to bed then. It runs great on my PCs, man. It runs fabulous. At least on my AMD, for sure. Last of Us 2, awesome gunplay. Oh, yeah, dude. Last of Us 2 has actually got some really good gunplay. Now I get to play it at 400 FPS in butter smooth land. I haven't even put a video out on the 50. I'm going to put some more 5090 stuff out, guys. I have to. I haven't even really covered it that much in terms of like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I haven't done VR Gran Turismo. I do need to do one for the new Corvette CXR. I recorded some video the other day, and it didn't have any sound, so I couldn't put a video out because I was going to be like, well, looks like Gran Turismo is my favorite sim racing game again. I guess I could live stream some, pull out the Fanatec and just live stream. Yeah, I could do a video of Last of Us 2 on PC. The high frames make it feel different. Oh yeah, for real. Build a sim racing cockpit. I got one right over there. Oh man, I can't believe, dude. I shouldn't have wasted all that time freaking trying to do FSR4 on RDNA 2. I'll just wait till it launches and then I'll cover it. I'm out of my. It's over my pay grade. Makes shooting so much easier. Didn't I get multiple different ones? Yeah, I've had a whole bunch of them. I only have my one cockpit, and I donate most of that stuff to family and friends. Half price on Epic? Yeah, dude, grab it. You'll love it. You black screen my content and listen, you don't even watch me? What a jerk, bro. It's messed up. Roadcraft type games. Oh yeah, I got Mud Runner and Snow Runner. I got the Expedition one too. But I think did I buy Expedition on PC? I think that's the only one I bought on PC. Oh boy. Man, I've been up since 5 o'clock. I should probably go to bed. Yeah, Expedition's Mud Runner game. I got it on PC. Ooh, the Fort Pack is out. You got a Raptor and a freaking 450, huh? Where's the Chevy pack? I don't care about the Fords. I'll buy the Chevy pack though. There's this gosh, what's it called? American Truck Simulator is going to have actual like regular trucks coming to that. I'm going to buy those. Yeah, there's no Chevy pack, bro. Let me know when the Chevy pack comes out. Want me to pay $6 for 2 Fords? Nah. I don't have Roadcraft yet. Let me see. Roadcraft. Oh, that's that new one they just came out with where they're freaking building. It's made by the same guys, Focus, Saber Interactive, Roadcraft. Oh, that one looks cool. That looks cool. Oh, Recreation? Yeah, that's one I want to get. I'm definitely a Chevy man, bro. Wreckfest 2 is already in beta. I mean, you guys can play what they've got now. It's pretty good. I just need longer tracks, bro. I need longer tracks on that game. Longer freaking tracks. Longer tracks. Oh. The next Wreckfest will be cool. Didn't seem like this what's it called? The title was very good at bringing people in today. I mean, we got a few people here, but we didn't even hit our 1,000 subscribers tonight. Or 1,000 freaking. We didn't even hit our 1,000 freaking views tonight on this one. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go because I got to put a video out tonight to try to keep up my views for views' sake. So I'll see you guys in the morning for a live stream. Hey, what's up? It's so epic. I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm going to go. I got to put a video out tonight. I was hoping that we would just get like over 1,000 views on the live stream, but it's not working out. So now I got to put out some more freaking clickbait. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for coming.